welcome to the launch of one of our biggest ever group shows, and my name is Peter Herbert, the Curator Manager of the Arts Project here at the Conference Centre. It's a real pleasure to be here tonight, as it's been a year in preparation of an ambitious group exhibition revealing how art brings together people and organisations and shares the mutual experience and support of our veteran soldiers from the communities we live in.
Fluorescence and different tones. When you put an LED light over there, it completely changes.
Have you done that?
Yeah. I've got actually one of the things we haven't got set up yet is the lighting.
I mean, it's beautiful
as
in and of itself.
it is, yeah. But you know, for me, it's like it's kind of it's finished. I'm happy with the bits. And like this was been sold.
Really?
For instance, yeah.
That's brilliant.
But the concept, I've still got a little bit more to go with it. Like I'm going to start doing my own frames. I've got my carpentry from the army, and my work experience was actually in a framing shop at
Really?
school. Yeah,
Oh,
so
brilliant.
I've been interested in framing for years.
Yeah.
And it's just I'm getting some white oak and a power mitre saw, so I can start doing my own frames. But then the LEDs in the frames, but reacting to the sound. So it's like a kind of all in one.
Like they work really well together, but it's almost like the opposite of you're creating the mandalas and making the groups, because it's like you're not in control of it. So
Yes.
I quite like that there's that sort of duality in it.
Randomness,
Yeah.
But it's a good representation of what my mind's like.
Yeah.
I have so many ideas and things I want to do, and it's about, I guess now, being organised with stuff and just self-care and getting things finished.
Yeah.
About 2 years ago, I can only have what I can best describe as a complete breakdown. I'd served with 7 Para RHA, Airborne Artillery, Airborne Gunners, for 22 years. Toured in Bosnia, Kosovo, Iraq, and Afghanistan. Had a brilliant time within my service, made those lifelong friends. However, what I hadn't realised, particularly around my time in Kosovo, were the challenges that were sitting quite deep in me, and thankfully for me, I got some pretty amazing friends, and one in particular, he's an ex-Falklands vet, with a special air service, and I said to him, look, and I just need to get away. I had a brilliant job, I still got a brilliant job, and then I said I just got to go. It was all just becoming a bit too much, and the service people in the room will really appreciate this. He told me, no, you're not. You've got a brilliant job. You need to come back with another plan. Because my plan was just to keep going. So the new plan was to walk around the perimeter of Wales. And when I went back to him with that plan, he said, "Yep, you can do that." So with Dave's endorsement, I set off on this little pilgrimage.
I've been to many places, and I've seen too many die. At this he turned to leave me. Seems I've forced his rest. But I asked a single question, almost as in jest. To run in these conditions, in a regimental way, you must be on an errand, or it's another game you play. He paused again and faced me, bent down with hands on legs. There are far too many answers your simple question begs. But I run today, and every day you stop me in my track. I run today, and every day, for the lad's not coming back. So go away, you stranger, but listen to my plea. Next time you see a collection box, put something in for me. And when it comes November, and all the wreaths are laid. Remember, all who paid the price, no longer on parade. And then from the sea came a kind of mist which lingered around a post. No more from the runner, he vanished like a ghost.
That's why I become what I've become.
Yeah.
Because I chose to stand up. I chose to learn to walk. I chose, you know what I mean? And so
Yeah.
on and so forth. And so, and I found art sort of, I get lost in it. Doesn't matter what it is, watercolours, drawing, whatever. When I do it, I can lose hours, and I don't just don't know where the time goes.
Yeah.
And it's fabulous, and it's not your normal sort of piece of military art, because I avoided using a poppy.
Yeah.
A poppy is a really important symbol of remembrance.
Of course,
But I
visually.
wasn't trying to remember.
No.
I was trying to show
Mm.
how you know what happened in that year,
Yeah.
but also what people come back with. You
Mhm.
know, it's not about necessarily the dead. It's about the living
Yeah.
and what they had to go through
Yeah.
mentally, physically, or both. Doing so, show our stories of resilience so that they can learn the similar lessons. Because it's not what happened to us; it's how you deal with it
Yeah.
that's important.
Keep this in your hand and think of me. I mean, it's just that pebble that she coloured in, but that pebble I've still got today, despite I've had a lot of losses in my life. But I've still got that pebble today, and through homelessness and that. I've rubbed it that much when I've had a head full of adversity, anguish. I've rubbed it that much, it's smooth, it's obviously got a hairline fracture in it now. So I'm looking to put it in resin to preserve it.
That's got something up in that art, in that exhibition, will all have their story of why they've created their heart. So it's all their seeds of hope, isn't it?
Yeah, in Portsmouth, Lisa from the factory mentioned about the exhibition in London, and you got in touch with Peter.
I did, because you know when you think that he won't. It's saying
When you
he'll
see it.
apply, but he won't. So I'll do it.
Right.
It was meant to be a complete surprise that you wouldn't know, but I had to tell you. So.
I was a bit lost, and she's like, "Do you fancy doing some do a painting or something like?" She got me a small canvas, and she didn't put any pressure on me. She put this canvas in front of me, and that was paints there, acrylics and what have you. I basically turned this little white canvas black with a white speck in the middle, and she carried on in the office. When she saw that finished, she came over to me, had a look at it, and she's like, "Yeah, I've seen that before in other veterans." And that's how it was inside my head. You know, it was very dark, but there was a speck of light there at the end of the tunnel.
And still has me here today. And today I'm grateful, so the name of my song is In Everything, Give Thanks. In everything, give Him thanks.